So the legendary Bacchanal buffet at the Caesar's Palace just opened back up a week ago at 100% capacity. And if you've been vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. So hoorah, hoorah. It's Dave, Las Vegas, and you're watching Vegas Elite TV. So last time I was here was on my birthday. Literally 2 weeks before the world shut down. 2020 was another year.
Yeah, I haven't been here in a
So
long
I'm
time.
excited
We're
to be
when you
here
guys
with
opened
my
up.
daughters.
Excited to have you guys.
Yeah.
Where are you guys visiting from?
No, I'm a local. I live here.
Local?
Yeah.
We love
I'm local. Yeah.
It's nice to have you.
Yeah. Thank you.
So she asked me if I've been here before, then I'm a local. And yeah, of course I've been here, but I've only been here a few times. And the truth is, we locals, we go to our local spots, our local casinos, we got local spots to eat at. Everything on the strip is marked up. But you know what? At the end of the day, you gotta pay to play. This buffet is like no other. And I've been to this buffet before. And I rank this the #1 buffet on the Las Vegas Strip, hands down. And I put it against some of the best, even Wicked Spoon at the Cosmopolitan Casino. And that is definitely on my top 5. But the Bacchanal buffet, hands down, is #1. Look at the crab legs. So you can get 2 different crab legs. You can get regular crab legs, break it up yourself, or you could get these crab legs here that they've already cut in the middle. So you got the meat. You can just pull the meat out, eat your crab legs, you're good. So this is perfect for my 5-year-old daughter. And she loves crab legs. She loves shrimp. She loves seafood in general. So her plate is pretty simple. It's going to be 90% seafood. So one thing that is awesome about the Bacchanal buffet is fresh. Everything here is fresh. I love mussels, but I can't touch it. I'm allergic to mussels. But man, I will tear up those crab legs. And God, I'm glad I'm only allergic to mussels, because I can eat crab legs, no problem. I can eat oysters, I have no problem whatsoever. I can eat pretty much any type of seafood except for mussels, and I just don't get it. But anyway, I heard that squid is the bomb, and it looks pretty good. I'm going to get some of that for sure. And I'm definitely going to get those shrimp and grits too, but let me grab this plate here. So you can get crab legs either cut in the middle, or you can just pull the meat out, or you can get it the other way. Looks like they got to fill that station. That's where I'm going to go to get the crab legs, because I'm old school. Whoa, barbecue oysters. I got to get some of that for sure. So now over here in this section, I saw they have the chicken and waffles. I know my daughter's going to go for that for sure. I'll get her some of those French fries. So if you have kids, get the chicken and waffles. You get some French fries, and their French fries are pretty good. That burger looks pretty good too. One thing about the Bacchanal buffet, it's huge. And to be honest with you guys, we're just getting started here. And everything's pretty much sectioned off. You got your seafood with the seafood. Hey, that barbecue chicken looks pretty good. Sausage, not bad. Ribs. Now you're talking. Anyway, my daughter, she wants these French fries. So she also wants the chicken and waffle they have over here. It's a chicken finger with a waffle. You can't go wrong. In fact, last year when we were here, I got my daughter the same deal here, that chicken and waffle. Whoa, look at that duck. Looks beautiful. So this is the meat station. And they actually have some slice of Wagyu beef. That's some barbecue duck. They got barbecue duck wings. They got Wagyu. And Wagyu beef is one of the best beefs on the map, hands down. But I'm a prime rib guy. Every time I come to the Bacchanal buffet, when I go for my meat, I definitely want some tri-tip for sure. But I'm a prime rib guy, and their prime rib is so tender. And it's definitely the best prime rib I've ever had at a Vegas buffet, hands down. It's June, watermelon season. That watermelon looks delicious. So in the Philippines, I believe they call this a lechon. That's a whole pig right there. Whoa. I heard it's pretty good. Too bad. I don't eat pork. So now we're in the Mexican section. I heard their tacos are pretty good. You can even get some ceviche here. They make Mexican corn from scratch. So you can have them set it up over here and make you some Mexican corn from scratch. Now I heard the duck tacos are pretty good. I love some plantains. Plantains are just another version of kind of like a banana. So that's the Mexican corn. Looks pretty good. Here's the tacos. I actually heard these duck tacos are pretty good. And yeah, that's some duck tacos, duck carnita quesadilla, actually. And I heard those shrimp tacos are pretty good too. So once we come over here to this side, they have those, I call them Mexican chips, the fried wheat chips. Oh man, you throw some hot sauce in that bad boy, it's delicious. And then of course some fried tortillas. So now we're going to the Italian section, and they have a really good section of Italian food, Mediterranean food. Their Mediterranean food is delicious, hands down. So you got your Greek salad right there. And actually, last time we came here, I tried the grandma's meatballs, and that's a staple at the Bacchanal buffet. And grandma's meatballs is actually pretty good. But to be honest with you, when I go for Italian food, I want to go to an actual Italian restaurant. Now my daughter, I'll get her some. Sometimes she'll go for some pizza, and their pizza is awesome, hands down. They have some delicious pizza. That juice looks delicious. But now, if you're a big fan of Mediterranean food, they have a huge selection of Mediterranean food, hands down, at the Bacchanal buffet. And I've been to many buffets here on the Las Vegas Strip, and I gotta say, their Mediterranean food, hands down, they have the best selection of Mediterranean food. So they also have a good selection of cheese, nuts, as well as some cold cuts, and of course, bread. Although I encourage you guys to lay off the bread because you can't come to a buffet, especially the Bacchanal buffet, where you're going to pay about $54 and some change plus taxes. You want to eat the premium stuff here. You don't want bread. But everything is fresh. And that's what's cool about the Bacchanal buffet. Everything they have is fresh. Oh, this is my favorite section. They have the Asian soup section. You can actually get some tonkatsu, ramen noodles and stuff like that. But this is the Filipino adobo chicken. I gotta get some of that for sure. Whoa, I love some chicken adobo. So now we're in the Asian section. That's some curry chicken. Look, they got some Vietnamese fish. That's like a whole piece of fish right there. And another thing, when it comes to sushi, I don't go for sushi when I come to a traditional buffet. I gotta go to an actual authentic sushi restaurant. But now we're coming into the Korean section. And I heard their Korean fried chicken is delicious. And they have some really good Korean fried Korean barbecue ribs, excuse me. Oh, that looks interesting. There it is. Korean fried chicken. I'm going to get some of that for sure. And there it is, the barbecue Korean ribs. That looks delicious. That's some Korean noodles. So now we're coming into the Chinese section. You got your roasted pork belly. And you can see it's pretty popular. In fact, they got to fill that station. They got that roasted duck. I'm going to get some of that. But yeah, this is the Chinese section. And I heard that bang bang shrimp is delicious. There it is right there. It's the Bang Bang shrimp over in the Chinese section. It reminds me of fried coconut shrimp a little bit, but actually better. Highly recommended. Some more mussels. I can't touch the mussels. I'm allergic to it, unfortunately. And it's crazy. I love seafood. I'm not allergic to any type of seafood except for mussels. Hey, that roasted duck looks delicious. I gotta get some of that for sure. And if you guys are fans of their roasted pork belly, right next to the roasted duck, they have some roasted pork belly. But I stopped eating pork a few years back, and I'm going to stick to that diet. So this is a pretty good buffet. And that right there is another reason why I'm so excited to be here right now. Their Korean barbecue ribs is fire. And of course, I can't forget about their Korean fried chicken. Hey, call it KFC. Korean fried chicken, KFC. It's delicious. And I gotta try some of this. Some guava agua fresca. Looks like some pretty good juice. And it looks fresh. Whoa, your boy's making a mess. So my older daughter is not messing around. She's ready to eat. Look at my younger daughter. She's playing with her food as usual. But when it comes to the seafood, the shrimp, the crab legs, you better believe it. She's going to finish that. My little girl, she's so silly. But seriously, if you guys have children, if they're not going to eat a lot of food, you're going to spend some money. Because even my daughter was like close to, let's say about 44, 45 bucks just for her. And she's 5 years old. I mean, gosh, is she going to eat 45 bucks worth of food? Probably not. But if you're coming to Vegas to just do it right, you got to go to the Bacchanal buffet. But anyway, that shrimp, the Bang Bang shrimp from the Chinese section, hands down, is some delicious shrimp. Now, these barbecue ribs are on point. That's the Korean barbecue ribs that's in the Korean section here at the buffet. Now, the adobo chicken. This is the Filipino adobo chicken. They nailed it with the sauce. It tastes just like some good quality homemade chicken adobo. That roasted duck was pretty good. So overall, everything's pretty good. And the crab legs, they have some sauce, the cocktail, some spicy cocktail sauce. You dip that cocktail sauce, put a little bit of lemon juice on there. Man, it's good for your shrimp. It's good for your crab legs, hands down. It's delicious. So the crab legs are on point, but that spicy chili cocktail sauce, OMG, it's banging. And this is, I believe it's called bok chow. I love some good bok chow greens. You can call it Chinese greens, but it's pretty good. So everything is pretty good. You know, you got your Chinese food. They have some Korean food, Vietnamese, Filipino food. You got your Italian section, your Mediterranean, and your Greek section. So everything's pretty good, but these barbecue oysters, I had to come back and grab some more of these. OMG, your boy loves oysters. I can eat oysters all day long. Throw some cocktail sauce on that bad boy. But this is next level. It's some barbecue oysters. They have a little barbecue sauce they put on there, and it's a banger. Highly recommended. If you go to the Bacchanal buffet, you got to check that out. And of course, these stone crab claws, all day. Delicious. They already have it pre-cut, so you just got to go in there and just break it a little bit. So now this squid is hands down one of the best things to get here at the Bacchanal buffet. And last time I had some squid, I was traumatized because it tastes like rubber. In fact, I never had squid after that, but I decided let me take a shot. Let me try this and see if it's. Oh, I went back for seconds. It's delicious, and the shrimp and grits is seasoned to perfection. Delicious, hands down, worth it. So if you're at the Bacchanal buffet and if you've never had shrimp and grits, that's a southern staple right there. And these guys took it to the next level, gave it that little Louisiana Creole twist to it. It's delicious. So now it's time to check out the meat. Grilled lamb T-bone. That looks delicious. But I'm getting full. I gotta make a sacrifice right now. And I'm gonna go for the prime rib. I gotta get their prime rib. Last time I tried their prime rib, whoa, look at that bone marrow. People travel miles for some good bone marrow, but not my cup of tea. But I'm here for the prime rib. So I'm gonna give me a little bit of prime rib, and your boy's gotta get some tri-tip too. But if you guys like Wagyu beef, they got some really good quality Japanese style Wagyu beef. And it's delicious. Got it last time, but I'm getting full. I don't have a lot of room. So I'm a big fan of prime rib. And I love some tri-tip. And one thing that I love about their prime rib, the meat is tender. Hands down. The meat is so tender. It's easy to cut. So now it's time for dessert. And two of my favorite buffets. Best dessert in Las Vegas. Of course, number one is Bacchanal Buffet. But actually, number two is the Wicked Spoon Buffet. They actually have some dessert with some edible gold on it. It's next level. And you can find that at the Wicked Spoon Buffet. But the Bacchanal Buffet, one thing that they have when it comes to dessert, they have an amazing selection of dessert. So many options. And if you know me, I love options. And they have an amazing selection of gelatin ice cream. Green tea ice cream, coffee ice cream. That coconut ice cream is pretty good. Filipino cake. It's a purple yam mousse Filipino cake. That looks delicious. My daughter actually loves this cake. So my little daughter's favorite part about the Bacchanal Buffet is the dessert section. So that about wraps it up, y'all. The Bacchanal Buffet, still the best buffet in Las Vegas, hands down. And with that $2.4 million renovation, it only just solidifies their number one status. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and ring the bell so you guys are notified when new videos are updated. And have a great day.